Well, as you know, it's almost Thanksgiving. So today, wonder of wonders, I want to talk about giving thanks. With help from the Book of Joy by Douglas Abrams, Archbishop Tutu, and the Dalai Lama. You know, giving thanks might seem like a basic topic, like something we ought to do because our mothers told us we ought to do it. The truth, however, is that gratitude is one of the primary spiritual practices of our faith and of many faiths, and one of the keys to a happy life, too. This may seem unlikely to you after all the times your parents made you say thank you for something around the dinner or the Thanksgiving table before you could eat. I remember one of my daughters once blurting out, "Thank you, God, for the beautiful ketchup," just to get it over with. So yes, it can seem kind of lame and forced at times. Yet in one scientific study, researchers found that people who focused on gratitude by keeping a list of what they were grateful for exercised more often, had fewer physical symptoms, felt better about their lives, and were more positive about the week ahead compared to those who reported hassles or neutral life events during the study. So maybe Mom and the Pilgrims were right after all. A long, long time ago, Martin Rinkhart pointed us toward the way to make gratitude a life-changing practice when he wrote the first words to today's gathering song, "Now thank we all our God, with heart and hands and voices." In its life-changing form, gratitude is not a platitude before eating. It's a practice, a spiritual practice that involves our whole lives, heart and mind, body and soul. So first, let's talk about the heart. Really the heart of gratitude, because gratitude begins down here in the heart. Today's reading from the prophet Joel urges us and all creation to live with deep trust in the Creator's sustaining goodness and power. You just heard it. "Do not fear, O soil," the prophet declares. "Be glad and rejoice, for God has done great things. Do not fear, you animals of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness are green. O children of Zion, be glad and rejoice in the Holy One, for God has poured down for you abundant rain. The threshing floors shall be full of grain, and the vats shall overflow with wine and oil." The foundation of gratitude is faith in the form of deep trust in the abundance of the Creator. The opposite of faith is not lack of belief, but lack of trust. The trust that I speak of is not just optimism or the power of positive thinking, nor is it simple delusion. Gratitude is both a choice and a gift. It is choosing an orientation or a posture toward life, choosing to trust in the basic goodness of reality that is revealed to us. It's revealed to us in the beauty of the world, in the power and diversity of life, in the experience of love, and many other things. It's also a gift, the gift of somehow being able to see these things, even in the midst of difficulties and the limits of our own mortality. In the Book of Joy, Douglas Abrams writes, "Gratitude is the recognition of all that holds us in the web of life, and that has made it possible to have the life that we have in the moment that we're experiencing right now. All that holds us, and all that makes our lives possible. Sunlight from 93 million miles away, the very web of life itself, the mystery of our emergence in the universe after billions of years, this air, these elements, this breath, and the love and care of all who have loved and cared for us and for those who came before us. Gratitude is the recognition of all that holds us in the web of life, all that has made it possible to have the life that we have in the moment that we're experiencing together right now. Gratefulness, Abrams says, allows us to shift our perspective toward all we have been given and all that we have. It moves us from the narrow focus on fault, on whose fault is it that things aren't going the way I wanted them to, on lack, and toward the wider perspective of blessing. How am I being blessed today? And abundance. How have I been blessed in my life, and what an abundance life offers all of us. Prophet Habakkuk said it this way, "Though the fig tree doesn't blossom and no fruit is on the vine, yet will I rejoice in the Holy One and exult in God."